Okay, let's do the opposite of what we're just doing. We had standard notation. In other words, 5,000, how do you write it in scientific notation? What if you've got scientific notation and you have to write it in standard notation? Okay, so let's just take a look at some of these. Right, okay, 4.72 times 10 to the 5, right? I mean, look at B as well. Describe the processes used to convert a number from scientific notation to standard. So you think what you got to do about this. I mean, I can see the big clue here is the 5, isn't it? The 10 to the 5. I know I've got to move it 5 decimal places. Now be careful, remember, last time we moved it 5 places to the left. Now the camera's the wrong way around, so I'm going to, okay, remember when we counted? This time we're going to think to ourselves, right, I've got to move this to the right then. Okay, so we have 4.72. Okay, 4.72 times 10 to the 5. Now I know I have to move it 5 decimal places to the right now. In other words, you've got to think, you've got to make it look like a big number. It's got to be really kind of big, this, you know, it's times 10 to the 5. Look at part 2, okay, 10 to the 11, lots of zeros. Okay, so I'm going to write 572. I might write a 0. I might write another 0. I might write another 0. Alright? I don't know yet. Let's have a look at this. Maybe it was here. Okay, it was right here. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually that's worked out nicely. Okay, there it is. Okay, so actually if I just erase some of this, let me just kind of get my eraser out. Okay, then that is the actual number. At least if I can just get rid of that decimal. There we go. So that's the number. Let's put some commas in. It'd be nice. Alright. You know what's nice about doing this is just check by going back. Alright, remember, so now it's here, so if I did this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, that's where it came from. So sometimes it's a good check by just kind of going back. Okay, so that is what 4.72 times 10 to the 5 is. Okay. How about 3.5 times 10 to the 11? Right, 3, 5. Right, I know I need 11, so let's have a look at this. So if it was there, I probably need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because the 5 makes like an 11th digit. Okay, so let's just check on this. I mean, okay, just, you know, you might have written that going, oh, I hope that's right. Well, you can always count back. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, okay, so it's right. Okay, apart from that mess underneath there, yes, that's where it came from. Okay, so let's erase some of that. Right, okay, so that is the number. Go on, let's put some commas, groups of 3. There. Am I able to say it now? Oh, right. 350 without, it's a lot, it's big, okay? I'd rather say 472,000 over here, okay? Right, so that's how you do it. You're going to move that number of places again, but this time to the right, okay? How about actually computations? Look down here. This is where it really kind of comes in useful right now. Okay, Earth to the Sun, 93 million miles. Right, if I write that in scientific notation, it's going to be 9.3 times 10 to the, here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, times 10 to the 7. That's where it is. 9.3 times 10 to the 7 miles. Okay? Now, look at this. What's 5? Now, estimating. Now, 5 times that. Well, what I'm going to do is, that estimation is kind of up to you guys, but I'm going to show you, if you put that in your calculator, 5 times this is just saying what's 5 times 9.3. I'm going to cheat and bring up the calculator. Right, what is 5 times 9.3? It is, right, 46.5. Right, okay, so 46.5 times 10 to the 7. Okay, I just multiplied 9.3 times 5 and got 46.5. But remember, that is not scientific notation. Remember this? It can't be 46.5. It must be 4.65. Now, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing about this. It's what I tell my students anyway. Okay, I have just made the 46.5 to a 4.65, so that is 10 times smaller, isn't it? Think about it, it's 10 times smaller. So to balance this, I've got to make this side, if you think about it, 10 times bigger. Now I think it's just an extra 10, that becomes 10 to the 8. Alright, now look at these two. I mean, these two things, 46.5 times 10 to the 7 and 4.65 times 10 to the 8, are the same number. It's just that this second one is the correct scientific notation. Okay, so think about it. I made the 46.5 10 times smaller, so I made the 10 to 7 10 times bigger. Alright, but that's just increasing it to 10 to the 8. Okay, so look at that. Okay, if you need to change it to correct scientific notation. Okay.